Hello there guys, it's me, the Epic Fan, and Spin Character 20 back here again, and today I'm going to be showing something that Dewhurst gave me to build my Dewhurst US90 big button panel. Now this was one of the buttons that was in that panel, but the reason why I took it out is because I replaced the button with a round floor Dewhurst button, jumbo button. So this is my Dewhurst US90 jumbo ground floor button. Now, Dewhurst is a very friendly company, and although they are a bit boring, to be honest, after seeing them very often in generics and stuff, it's still pretty cool to have some Dewhurst buttons anyway. Now, let me just show you this button real quick. So, this button used to be in my homemade Dewhurst elevator panel that my dad made me for Christmas 2011. But I replaced the button with a round Dewhurst jumbo button. Now, as you can see, the button is green, as you can see. And it seems to be like, it's got like a stainless steel effect on the button, because as you can see, it's got sort of shine to it like stainless steel has. So, it looks like stainless steel wrapped in like some green sort of stuff. I don't know though. Anyway, because this is a ground floor button, it will light up green. And also, the circuit board on the back is also green, as you can see. See all the connections there. So yeah, pretty cool. Now, on my other Dewhurst buttons, as you can see, I'll just bring out my Dewhurst door open button. This is my Dewhurst US90 jumbo door open button. Now, this looks like the button that came from, although it didn't come from the Intermary Hill, this looks like the buttons that the lift and engineering services lifts at Intermary Hill used to have before they were replaced by Kone. Now, as we speak, the other lift and engineering services lift is being replaced by a Kone EcoDisc, which is really cool. So, yeah, these are the same sort of fixture, Dewhurst US90 jumbo. However, I believe these light up red. The ones that were in Intermary Hill lit up blue. Anyway, as you can see on the back here, the circuit board is red, as you can see, but on the ground floor button, it's green. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's for like colour code for engineers to know which button they're wiring up. So, say for example, the engineer needs to know that they're wiring up the ground floor button, then they will know it's the one with the green circuit board. Now, as you can see, that's where you screw it into the panel. And on the back here, it says all like the wiring diagrams and stuff, like drawings of how it works and stuff. It's very complex actually, but it's quite simple to wire up. Actually, it's so easy to wire these up that on my Dewhurst homemade panel, it was so easy to replace the button. All I had to do was unscrew 4 flathead screws in the little corners, as you can see. And then I just screwed a new button in using existing screws. Anyway, I'm going to show you what's inside one of these buttons. So we're going to take apart this button. And to take it apart, it's pretty simple. All you've just got to do is get your 2 fingers in there. And this comes off, just like so. And you've got this, which makes it light up. Now, if I put this above my light here, you can see it makes it light up. So yeah, here are the connections. As you can see, you've got 2 micro switches in here. You can see the LED, you can see the 2 LEDs in there. And you've got 2 very large micro switches. They're bigger than the micro switches you get in regular Dewhurst buttons. You can see there's 1 on each side. You can see how the micro switches work. As you can see, this one's a bit broken actually. Yeah, that's what's inside one of these buttons. And the plastic on this is really thin actually, because on my 1990s US buttons, the plastic is really thick and good quality. This is still good quality plastic, but it's not as good quality as the original Dewhurst buttons. And it says somewhere it's made in the UK, which I honestly thought at first Dewhurst buttons were made in China, but no, they're still made in the UK, despite being everywhere, like mass produced and stuff. On this one it doesn't say that it's made in the UK for some reason, but here's the thing that makes it light up. This is actually the main button part. So, yep. It's got like this little texture on the back. I believe it's 3D printed, but I'm not sure. It looks like it's 3D printed by the texture on the back. Then this is what keeps the button together. This metal plate keeps the button together, and to put these back together, it's very simple. Simply pop it back together, like that. Very simple to easy, easy to assemble and disassemble these buttons. Very nicely made, actually. I do like Dewhurst, although they're seen everywhere on generics and they get a bit boring after a while. This one is exactly the same inside, it's just the circuit board's a different colour. Anyway, as you guys can see, the connections there. As you can see, these are really nice buttons, actually. It's got some weight to them, actually. They've got more weight to them than my other Dewhurst buttons and my other buttons in my collection. And yeah, the button's actually quite quiet as well. I mean, it's got a click to it, but it's fairly quiet. How's the best way I'm going to make this light up? Maybe like this somehow. Now, on camera, it lights up warm white. Now, if you shine a light through it like that, it will light up warm white. But if this was actually wired up to a real lift, it would light up green, because it's got green LEDs in there. So, yeah. I know it's not the best review ever, but I'm trying my best, guys, so don't hate on me, please. Anyway, these are really nice. These are really nice buttons, despite being everywhere. Now, at the end of the video, I'm going to have to give a huge shout out to Dewhurst for giving me these buttons back in 2011. I'm really thankful for them. It was very nice of you to do that, Dewhurst. And yeah, I know some people from Dewhurst, and they're very friendly people. So although they're seen everywhere in generics, I mean, Kone actually uses buttons, actually. Kone does use Dewhurst. And Kone actually used to make a copycat version of Dewhurst, but they discontinued them in 2014 because they were sued by Dewhurst for patent infringement. So, yeah. That's why Kone now uses Dewhurst. Now, what else to say about this button? Not much really. They are cool, but they are seen everywhere. I do like these buttons. I'm going to put these back on the shelf now. Here are some of the other parts that Dewhurst gave me. They actually gave me some Otis buttons as well. I believe these are from lifts that Dewhurst have modded and stuff. Anyway, they've also given me the 1990s Dewhurst. They gave me these US90 vandal resistance. they gave me the regular US90. This is also regular US90, but the front's missing. So yeah, this is just for showing you what's inside the button. I made that. That's a custom-made Kone disc panel. These are some of the buttons that US gave me. I used them to make a shoebox listicle station. And there's my Otis, homemade Otis listicle station. So yeah, what do you guys think of what US gave me? Let me know in the comment section below. And I know it's not, like I said, I know it's not the best, but please don't go hating, because hate is not allowed on my channel. Yeah. So, that is my Dewhurst US90 Jumbo ground floor button. Thanks for watching and bye for now.